Hey there, laser makers. It's Jim, the Michigan laser guy. Just wanted to follow up. I know I haven't posted a video in a while. Um, if you paid attention to my last couple videos, you've noticed that I was working down here in the bottom right. I had a further fabrication CO2 laser. Now have a another laser to add to my collection. The new fiber laser. It's a JPT 50 watt fiber laser. Um, so that's new to my collection. So we'll be starting some new tutorials coming up on some different things we can do with that. And you'll notice that overall, I'll be starting to change the format of the channel a little bit. Rather than simply only LightBurn tutorials, we'll be doing kind of general laser stuff. So I'll start having some videos of the laser in action and some projects I'm working on. So that'll be upcoming in the next couple of months as I begin to launch my business, Brookside Laser. Um, so, with that said, today I wanted to just quickly touch base on the art library. The art library is something that not everyone realizes exists. When you start Lightburn the first time, the art library is not shown. So sometimes people don't realize it exists out there. So I want to just quickly show you how to use the art library. And when you open Lightburn, the art library normally would be down here on the bottom right next to your laser and library tab. Of course, you can rearrange the tabs and move them around, but that's the default location for the art library. Not to be confused with the library, which would be your laser settings. So if you do not have the tab down here, go up here to the window menu and choose art library. And what that'll do is it'll add your art library down here to the tab. And what you can do with the art library is you can save shapes that you would use recurringly. So I use this a lot for like templates, and sometimes I have some client specific stuff in here. Um, but like right now, I might have some animals that I use for different things. These are just some samples and some small libraries that I have. But you can go ahead and create a new library. Um, so you just create a new one and you can give it a location. So you would choose like where to save the file. So I have all mine saved in a specific location. But I use the library to create templates. So I have some different type of shapes that I use frequently. So I like have some hex spacer and some different shapes of plywood. I have like 12 by 24 sheet of plywood just so I can put that out here, which is bigger than my fiber laser. Um, I use that mainly for my CO2 laser. What other things that I might use? Let's go ahead and delete that. So I might use like a USB panel that I wanted to cut out or something, right? So I have a template kind of set up. These are for like a surface mount or a panel mount USB port. But you can pretty much put anything you want. Like you can just, let's go ahead and create a new library. And we'll just call it MI Laser Guy. You can't see the file menu, but I have a file window open. So I'm creating a new library called MI Laser Guy. And we're just going to create some new shapes here. Let's delete that stuff. And this includes, the shapes include like groupings, layer settings. They won't necessarily include the layer settings, but they will include the layers. So like if you make some shapes, let's put this one, we'll put this one on a different layer. And if you group them, all that grouping and everything will stay attached. So we'll select all the shapes we want to add to the library, and we say, so we select them all, and when we click import graphic from project, what it'll do is it'll pop up and ask you to give it a name. So we're going to give this a name. We're going to call it test shape, and it'll add it to your to your new library here. So it's created a new shape here. Now if we delete this guy, and when we want to use this, we can either double click it and it'll put it out on the shape. Oops. So we can either double click it or you can drag it out there if you want it in a specific, location. So that's how the shapes library or the art library works. I really think people can get a lot of use out of this. It's really helpful. It's good for saving templates and stuff you reuse a lot. If you're running a laser business, you can use that to store your logos, stuff that you would use frequently. So that's kind of how I use it, right? So I have like logos and I have them in different formats for doing different things. So like this one I have that I use for engraving, and if I do like a product that I want to engrave the logo on the back or on the side or on the bottom of it, I have this one. I don't want to delete it from the library. I want to delete it from workspace. That's one thing you do have to watch out for, is that you select the items in the workspace, not in your library, otherwise it will delete them. These libraries do automatically save, so when you import a part into the library, it will automatically save and update that file, so you don't have to do anything special. So that's kind of the art library in a nutshell. Thanks for watching the video. I know that sometimes I like to ramble on, so by all means, if you want to see something specific, just stick a comment down there. Feel free to like and subscribe. I know everyone says that on their YouTube videos, but I'm no different. That's how we stay in business, and how we try to make sure people are actually enjoying the content that we're creating. So smash that button and shoot me a comment for what you want to see next. Thanks, guys.